Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. So anyway, this is just to piggyback on a story that I shared with you all yesterday. So, on allait, tout le monde, entre. Kounya, m'bal ba on autre histoire. Cut. Alright, hello. Hello, hola, konnichiwa, ni hao, assalamu alaikum, and best of all, say welcome back to my super short show. This is Nameless Fame, and I'm your host, Azikayo. So, I just wanted to piggyback on a story that I shared yesterday. Go ahead and check it out. I believe the title was Girls versus Boys. Yeah. So today is January 2nd, 2022. Okay. And I just wanted to piggyback on a story. Let me go ahead and start with Creole and then finish in English or translate the story in English. So, Kunyala, merci, mesdames et messieurs, jeudi assez. Dimanche, janvier, 2e janvier 2022. Hier soir, moi, j'ai partagé une histoire. Les petits moun, t'es gon fête, nous t'es fait 1er janvier, oui. Les petits moun, t'es like 6 ans, 7 ans, on s'en bat comme ça. Nous t'ai dit nous que nous t'allons faire fête là, lui-même. Nous t'ai invité tout petit moun dans la ville là, tout petit moun qui dans l'école là. Et puis les fêtes là t'ai commencé, yo t'ai séparé nous. T'es gon table pour petit garçon, t'es gon table pour petit fille. Et puis les nous t'ai commencé faire une chanson dit oh, oui, petit fille puis bon bah c'est petit garçon, n'importe ça petit garçon qu'a fait nous qu'a fait le plus bien. OK. So kounya la moi dit faites ça les même c'était un piège, OK? C'était un piège littéraire comme si mentalité ça pas doué fait même. Les pas doué fait peut-être parents nous ou ça moun qui te fait là te doué connaît que ça t'a affecté nous les nous grand monde. So ça yo te doué faire yo te doué commencer à apprendre nous depuis nous te petit monde que nous besoin une à l'autre, especially les nous noirs. On va appeler tout là depuis kounya là petit monde noir a traité l'autre petite fille, l'autre petit garçon mal. On comprend? Nous avons problème d'identité, nous avons problème sexuel, nous avons problème dans le monde. Et puis, je pense que si parents nous soit gardiens, nous te connaissons que mais comment le monde est, yo te doit apprendre nous comment nous te doit travailler ensemble depuis le commencement et pas comme si apprendre nous pour nous gommer à une à l'autre, OK? But anyway, so j'en t'ai dit dans l'histoire, t'es gain plus bagay qui t'est arrivé dans fête là, OK? T'es gain plus danger. Bon tout danger ah oui. Quand y a changé, les nous t'es fin dit oh oui, ti fille puis bon bah c'est ti garçon, etc. Une cousin yo oui, dit oh oui, on nous allons coin pour nous beau. Moi dis qui ça? Ou faux? Regardez ti garçon me dit cousin oui, et cousin oui, comment on dit oh oui, on nous beau. Me dit non, pas beau, et cousin oui. Et puis quand y a la dit oh est-ce que vous voulez ouais gigit moi dis qui ça pour moi gigit tout pour qui raison pas besoin ouais gigit tout so mal fait route moi et puis quand y a là une temps après m'entend des petits garçons yo après hi hi ha ha ti moun yo moi dis ça gen là. Qu'on y a mon petit fils a crié, il dit oh mais ça petit garçon fait c'est l'autre bord. So et message ça me gagne qui apprend cousin moi pour lui utiliser gigit li kankou on zam. Tandis samedi là oui on petit moun 10 ans 9 ans qui est-ce qui apprend ni pour utiliser gigit li kankou on zam. Ça le fait al comme ça t'a fait. Qui est-ce qui apprend ni ça son petit moun lié. Sont fait pour petit moun lié. Vous comprenez ça veut dire là? So kounya là, c'est grand moun moyen. OK, c'est grand moun moyen. M'a analysé histoire moi ça t'est arrivé petit moun comment nous développer dans pays ça dans le monde. En pile nan nous femme a jugé l'autre femme. Vle battre l'autre femme. Vle pointer doigt sous femme. On seul bagay m'kadou toujours gon pi gros image. Pi gros image ça veut dire que le monde c'est pas noir et blanc seulement comme si li pas clair. Toujours gon on l'autre message la donne, OK? L'autre message là c'est femme toujours là pour yo battre l'autre femme. Bon un exemple. Femme toujours à protéger l'autre garçon et puis à traiter femme mal. Ça qui arrivé dans fait là, petit garçon apprend que li ka utiliser gigit li kankou on zam. So li pas ka joindre moi, li pas ka utiliser moi kankou on macaque. Vous comprenez ça veut dire là? Li pas ka fawocher. Mais c'est lui même qui vient approcher me dit oh oui, en nous beau, oui, en nous bon moto gigit moi. So là je joine seul ou son bail comme ça, là il dit oh al chercher on l'autre petit fille on l'autre victime. Vous comprenez ça veut dire là? Il pas de joindre moi. So là il joine l'autre victime. So seul joine l'autre petit fille et puis il dit oh oui, frère moi mais à l'approcher frère. OK? So petit fille m'pa connait ça petit fille a fait mais petit garçon a utilisé ça, là il fawocher petit fille. Là il dit OK. Kounya OK, go put your pants on. So kounya là il dit tout petit garçon yo, oh oui, mais ça ti fi a fait, mais c'est sur l'autre bord. Ça c'est ba elle ti moun wimdo. OK? So kounya là nous vinn grand monde ti fi yo fait même bagay là, garçon utiliser l'autre femme pour yo mettre l'autre ti fi ou soit femme dans piège. Et puis après ça, ti fi yo même yo prêt pour yo goumer l'autre fille. On connaît un pile nan nous dit oh oui, si me joine un garçon et puis garçon a maltraité la der femme m'a bat femme nan. Pour qui ça va battre femme nan? Go close it up. Pour qui ça prêt pour battre femme nan? Pour qui ça prêt? M'a comprendre. Ou doit dire wa bat garçon non. Yo là il dit m'a bat femme nan, m'a montrer femme nan qui est-ce qui femme. C'est sur le bord ça c'est garçon lié mais garçon lui même c'est lui même qui maltraite, c'est lui même qui vagabond. Vous comprenez ça veut tout là? So qui est qui apprend garçon yo pour utiliser gigitio kankou on zam? Qui est? Et puis pour qui ça son culture? Pour qui ça OK, ça pas OK. So Qui message, qui résultat là? Résultat est que en pile nan nous femmes vle corriger garçon. Pas qui non, pas même et pas message ça ba non non qui te garçon corriger l'autre garçon. C'est garçon qui con qui connaît qui connaît comment pour faire l'autre garçon souffrir. Let me say that again. Let me rewind that. Bon me dit ça encore. Garçon connaît comment l'autre garçon ka souffrir. Yo connaît comment pour faire l'autre garçon souffrir pour stupidité, OK? So ça veut dire femme yo just sit back, relax, pas faire rien quitter l'autre garçon, yo traiter l'autre garçon yo comme ça y a fait. Ouais? OK. Go eat your pizza, Mel. Leave it alone. You dropped it on the floor and now you want to cry? Oh. So yeah. On va s'appeler Jolan, si pas gen l'autre garçon qui ka fait l'autre garçon souffrir, qui coupe gigit là, OK? M'tendez en Haïti, si un garçon utilise gigit yo kankou on zam, ça yo fait yo boule gigit là. Comment? Oh oui, wal violer ti moun, oh oui, wal violer grand moun, wal violer moun. Non, pas rien comme ça. Yo boule gigit là, OK? Il y a là m'pa di wal boule gigit moun non, mais ou on ça veut dire là si gigit là, y a utiliser gigit là quand on zam couper gigit là, qui te garçon al dormir et puis couper gigit là les abdomen. Couper gigit là, boule gigit là, ça pas fait sens. It's 2022. C'est 2022 lié. Pas rien pour ça. Je comprends. But anyway. Yeah, grand pile garçon là qui pense yo garçon yo grand nèg, y a pas prendre ti moun yo comment pour yo faire bagay ça yo, pas comprendre. That's not right. So, let me go ahead and translate the story. Hello everybody. Come. Hello everybody. What's wrong? You want to go for pet? I'm crying. Okay. Okay. Hello everybody. Hello to my English listeners. So, hello, hola, konnichiwa, ni hao, assalamu alaikum, and say welcome back to my super short show. This is Nameless Fame, and I'm your host, Azikayel. So, last night I did an episode. The title was Girls versus Boys. So, yesterday was January 1st, 2022, and today is January 2nd, 2022. I just wanted to piggyback on the story that I shared with you all on how there was a New Year's party when I was younger, and the New Year's party consisted of my classmates, my neighborhood friends, my family, everybody from the community was invited, the kids, the grown-ups, everybody. But at that party, there was something very, very cynical, odd, weird, very, I guess there was a norm, but me looking back, I felt like it was a setup. So, to recap, what happened at that party? So it was girls versus boys. Girls were sit at one table and the boys were sit at another table. And we were chanting, anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better. Like that song, Girls versus Boys, and anything you can do, I can do better. So I was just basically expressing how that impacted me till this day as a grown-up. I see men as competitors, not as the piece of the puzzle, and not as, you know, as a helping hand, not as a partner. So anyway, so I was saying that there was more sinister or more weird shit that happened at that party. So I'm gonna go ahead and indulge. So what happened at that party, after we all chanted anything you can do, I can do better, we kind of like everybody just got up and started having some fun, right? So one of my cousins was like, "Oh, come hang out with me at this corner." And I was just like, "For what?" And then he was just like, "Oh, let's make out." And I was just like, "You're my cousin. We can't make out. You're weird." And then he was like, "Oh, okay, well, you want to see my wee wee?" I was just like, "I don't want to see your wee wee. You fucking no." So anyway, so that was it for me. I was done. I was just like, "Hell no. Let me get away from him," right? So I'm thinking to myself, I was just like, "Damn, this dude was probably like 3 years older than me, so maybe like 10 or whatever." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, who the fuck, who taught him to do that? So anyway, let me go ahead and continue the story. So I went about my business, and then a couple of hours or minutes later, I hear the boys laughing and, giving each other high fives and everything like that. And I'm like, what happened? And one of my cousins was like, "Oh, yeah. So my brother asked me to go get him a victim." I'm just going to use grown up words, right? So my brother asked me to go find a girl for him so they can make out and whatever. So I did. And I was just like, "What? Why would you do that?" So then I was just like, okay. So we all know men use women all the time as the piece of the pawn because women have been oppressed, have been brainwashed, have been utilized for so long, we don't even know what sisterhood is. That is why I'm over here like, why are we so quick to judge other women? That is like, anyways. So let me continue the story. So anyway, I looked at my cousin. I'm like, why would you do that? And so, of course, the boys won that night, right? So I'm just like trying, why is this the norm still? It's 2022. I'm gonna need y'all to wake the fuck up, all right? The world is not black and white, okay? There's more to it. So the moral of the story is, who taught my 10-year-old cousin, male cousin, to weaponize his wee wee? Y'all know what wee wee is. Wee wee is wee wee. It's a dick. Who taught my male cousin to weaponize his dick? Who taught him that? Who taught him that? Obviously, it was an older male. Obviously, a toxic older male. It could be his own father, his own brother, his own siblings, his own whoever. It had to be another man. Or if it was a woman, then who taught the woman? Obviously, it was a man. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to stop and connect the dots. You have to analyze everything. When I tell you, your childhood hold the key to how you living, okay? So, so yeah. So the moral of the story is, till this day, there's a lot of people who don't understand how a man will use their dick to cut off a woman or a child. Yeah, it's still happening. It is still happening. Why is that a norm? Why is that a norm? So I tell you today, men, whoever's listening, if If your father figure taught you how to rape, taught you how to manipulate oppressed women, women who don't know how to love themselves, please do us a favor and cut off your dick. A lot of men, a lot of men out there that are utilizing their dick as a weapon and you don't know how to correct yourself, go ahead and cut it off, okay? Just chop it off, okay? There's this rapper who chopped off his dick because he knew his dick was giving problems. So I ask you today, if you don't know how to correct yourself, just cut it off, okay? We really don't want no problems. It's 2022. It's 2022, y'all. The things that was normal in the 1990s and, you know, the 1700s, whatever, stop allowing men to weaponize their dicks. It's not normal. It's not normal. If you can't compete, if you want to use your dick as a weapon, cut it off. Women, I'm giving you the utmost authority. Cut it off. You can't do that. Unfortunately, we don't have the privilege to use it. Cut it off. That's right. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. You know, like it's kind of unfair, but at the end of the day, if you can't use your brains, if you can't outsmart women and you think you're using your dick as a weapon is the best way, cut it off. In Haiti, any men that utilize their dick, you know, it's not sexual, guys. It is not sexual. It's all about power. I tell you all the time, sex, everything is about sex, but sex is about power. I tell you, it's not about sexuality. It's not about, oh, they're perverts or whatever. No, it's about power. They want power. Don't give it to them. Just cut it off. Cut it off while they're sleeping. You know, in Haiti.
Cut it off and sleeping.
In Haiti, they burn their dicks off. You know, they burn it off.
Burn it off.
Burn it. They burn it. They teach them a hard lesson. So women out there, especially black women, you know, you're ready to fight the next chick for a man, a toxic man at that. I tell you right now, don't do it. You know, you have a toxic man and you are ready. Like, oh, if I find my man cheating on me, I will fight the girl. Hello, the girl is not the problem. He's the problem. So, ladies, know how to fall back. Men know how to hold other men accountable for their actions. Don't go out there and try to hold a man accountable for his actions. Allow another man to deal with another man. Only a man know how to make a man suffer. Okay? I mean, I understand we could burn their, you know, dicks off. I understand we can burn the house down or burn their car down or whatever. But allow a man to hold another man accountable. All right? I just like to see that. They know how to make men suffer. So we're anti-weaponizing dicks out here, okay? Don't do it. Don't use your dick as a weapon to cut off a woman and their potential. Do not use your dick to weaponize, to cut down a girl, a child. You use your dick to weaponize, to cut off a child and their ability to thrive? Are you kidding me? So 2022, let's do better, okay? Let's do better. Let's hold men accountable for their actions. Women, don't be so quick to speak. Let the man speak. Let the man hold another man accountable for their actions, for their stupidity, for whatever toxic traits that another man taught them. Okay? It's all a generational curse.